Let me get up here. Hey, bud.
Hey.
Okay, so today is Saturday. What's happening?
We're riding bikes.
Yeah, so you're doing your second track day today to go over what we discussed and learned yesterday, essentially.
Yeah, we worked yesterday on my fundamentals. I think I was lacking some of my position was incorrect. I was moving too much on the bike. Also, you helped me with lines. You showed me the points where I was losing time, and I think today everything starts clicking. Yesterday I was a little bit confused, I was maybe expecting different thing, but right now today I see that those were the things that I was lacking in my riding.
Yeah, so we worked really hard yesterday, on your body position, being forward on the bike, learning the track lines, learning where you specifically could use some help, right? Very tailored to yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what one-on-one's all about. We're tailoring it to exactly what your issues are and how to make you improve. And so now on day 2, you're just saying now it clicked for you.
Yeah, now it clicked, and now I yesterday I think I reached some limits midday, and I couldn't improve. But today I rested at night, and I think that everything clicked, and I'm getting faster and faster every lap.
Yeah, that's awesome. So today you did some 52s out there consistently. 53s were easy to come by, you mentioned?
Yeah. On last Friday, I couldn't go below 55s, and right now 53s, it's okay.
You're just flowing out there, especially from 3 to 4, right? You got a nice arrow straight line.
Yeah.
What do you take away, just on the top of your head, what stood out most that you saw an improvement in yourself? What was the biggest gain, and maybe the second one?
You mean that improving my riding? I think the body position. This was something that it improved overall. Proper body position, it translates to everything else.
Smoother, faster,
smoother,
safer.
faster. Even when I have proper body position, and I'm properly set up for the corner, I'm not that scared. The turn 1 is you go really fast, and before that I was I was over braking this.
Oh, I bet everyone makes turn 1 to be it's a hard brake zone, and it's only a brake zone on the S1 or on a 1000cc Superbike.
Yeah.
Which was interesting because I just went out there and did 6 laps since yesterday for one session, and I was oh, I do have to brake on the big bike. You're going pretty freaking fast, but on your R6, man, you can just fly in there at this speed because we're going around 240 kilometers on the straightaway, and then you just flow into turn 1 and flow right up and trail brake right up into 2. Now on the big bike today, I'm doing 280, and so I need to bring my speed down essentially to 240, just real quick, just brake, and knee down, elbow down into turn 1, right?
Yeah.
And then of course we worked on entrance to turn 6. Coming up the hill, you're getting pinned now up through 7, 8, 9, all the way up until 11. Well, essentially 8, 9, 10.
Yeah. I think those were also the second. The first one was the body position. I think this improved, also improved my vision. I feel that those two things are connected. When I'm secured on the bike, I can and look when I look properly through the corner, I don't feel any fear of that I'm going too fast. And this translates to faster speed, faster entrance. And the other thing is those points, those lines and places where I could can just safely shave time.
Yeah, and flow and connect the dots. Yeah, for sure. By looking through the corner, essentially looking at the exit while you're entering the entrance, it's just all of a sudden hey, look at all this track out there. Look where I want to go, but it's hey, I don't need to panic on my brakes now, because when people do panic brake, it's because they don't see any road ahead of them, because they're not looking to the left or the right. They're just looking and the track ends, and then essentially they lose the flow into the corner, a high-speed corner entry. And now, what do you think about knowing corner entry and say corner entrance corners and exit corners? So now you have that down in your head where you're hey, this turn 1 is an entrance corner, while when we're leaving on to turn 12 to 13, it's an exit corner. And finding your direction. What's your opinion on that now?
Yeah, I think that helps really. before that I knew something about that, but I think I couldn't use this knowledge. Like I knew that, oh yeah, one is the entrance corner, but I was like using it as a brake zone.
Yeah, what does it really mean? Exactly. Like, you can go and read books. Like, have you read rider training books at all?
Yeah, I listened to Kenny Hill's podcast and read some books. I did like a long time ago instructions here with Too Fast, and everything was helpful. But I think one, like this individual, like when I have you for the whole day, that helped a lot because like you could like spot those small things.
And then push you and push you and push you and repeat. Rinse and repeat essentially every session, and just with the verbal, and then in the pit again, it's like, hey, you need to work on your vision, you need to work on your vision. It's just the repetition. It's like learning how to drive a standard car, right? You got to think, I got to push the clutch in, I got to find the gear, I got to remove the clutch, add throttle, and now we don't think about that at all. It's instinct.
Yeah.
So you are slowly developing your instincts, and it's awesome to see. And I'm looking forward to our next race weekend with the Washington Club. So come pit with me, and we can hang out, and hopefully you can maybe chase down John in the novice race, and maybe give him a battle for first place.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. And for everybody that doesn't know, you're riding an R6. I think you said it 2010. And you have stock suspension revalved by KFG, Barry at KFG Motorsports. So essentially you got a stock bike.
Oh, fun, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, that's all you need to go rip and do essentially your lap times. And I don't see any reason you won't go down to 49 in your first race. As soon as you get that adrenaline flowing, get some new tires. For honestly, new tires is like 2 seconds, because you can go, that's just a general cue that I always use. It's like, hey, I'm doing 150s. And boom, new tires, 148s in the race. So that's awesome.
Looking forward to that.
All right, man. Well, I'm glad I got to know you throughout yesterday, and looking forward to seeing your progress.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot, bud.
Thanks.
Cheers. All right, ready to rock out. All right, have fun, Pawel. Yep. There he goes.
Abby's, you're on camera.
Do you want me to? Okay,
I'm filming. So you just go about your day. What are you riding? A 250 or 300?
250.
250, yeah. I got myself a 400 too. I love these bikes.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Yeah, I just having a lot of fun out there. This last round, where I felt like it kind of like came together for me.
Nice, nice. What's your name?
Jolene.
Jolene. I'm Marcel.
Nice to meet you.
All right. Have fun.
I think I saw you in the last race round.
Are you racing this thing too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't see any numbers on it. Not on the back.
A seat's right here.
Okay. Oh yeah. There you go. Well, I'll see you at the next round then, right? Yeah, it'll be packed next time with both clubs, right? All three clubs. See you, Jolene. All right. Let's go cruise the rest of the pits. Finish off the video. Yo, yo, yo. Oh, an old R1, huh?
Yeah, dude.
Man, it's getting windy out here.
It is.
There you go. Look at that sweet key. Bam. Hello. Yeah, get her on the stand. Ninja 500.
You know, they put you in jail for that, for taking pictures of women's skirts.
Yeah. That's your lady, huh?
Well, yeah, that's all our mistresses, right?
Yeah. Not everybody names their bikes women's names. Just some people.
Mine starts with an E. It's called expensive. Or what this is, it's a low pressure area.
Yeah.
In which you deposit lots of money.
Just like you got to put loonies or dollars.